weak forgiving. That was a weak apology. I shouldn't even have to apologize to you because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff.
Why are you lying? There you go.
You did pull up to your show drinking.
There you
gave me the bottle.
There you go.
Okay, you gave me the Hennessy bottle.
There you go. You get off track.
I don't know. Like how I dealt with it, I just prayed and then came in here and then I don't know. But yeah, it was so deep. See, I don't even want to put my business out there, but...
Self together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
you got no liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No.
Yes, and I know it's his kids.
Why? Because I was there. It didn't kick in. It didn't kick in. When the nurses came in and told you, can they talk to you about yourself? You're like, no. Just go ahead and put it out there. Whatever's wrong. Yeah, and they said you had chlamydia.
Chrisean Rock is crying again. But this time, it's not blueface drama. No mugshots. No brawls caught on camera. This one cuts deeper, because it's all about her baby boy. Baby Junior has been her entire world since the day she gave birth. But now the streets are buzzing that her own sister just pulled a jaw-dropping move against him. The way Chrisean broke down on live, mascara running, voice cracking, you could literally feel the betrayal pouring through the screen. Her whole story has been one long fight to survive. Growing up in chaos, just as loud as her celebrity scandals. Every busted lip. Every shattered tooth. Every toxic round with blue face. Through it all, she held on tight to one thing. Baby Junior. She's always called him her miracle. Her anchor. The reason she found focus was that her whole world spun out of control. But this family betrayal? It stings differently. This isn't just another sibling squabble. Let's be real, her siblings have been messy before. We've all watched the viral fights, the Instagram screaming matches, the sisters blasting family secrets just for clout.
In your face when I got on my Sprinter. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about... Okay, I'm a liar.
You're a liar. When I got on my Sprinter, just like Camila said in her confessionals, Tasiki was jogging when she got on there. Because I thought we was already done. I gave you my set at that show. I literally was like, hey, you can pull up because those was throwing eggs at you. And I wanted to show them, hey, you're not ready to disrespect my sister. Even if we was just arguing on the Sprinter. One side said, hey, y'all need to talk. Yes, it is. I don't know why you don't remember. I'm going to help you. Maybe you were impaired, but I'm going to help you remember.
I remember when I was 7. You made me eat your I remember that too.
You said what?
I don't have a real relationship with my sister because when I realized when I got older, she didn't really fuck with me. Too. When we was kids, she was a fast individual, bro. Ask her about when she wanted to play house. No, because she acting like motherfuckers ain't really trying to touch me. Like, we don't like each other because our childhood, bro. Don't be making shit up. Like, yeah, we forgive you and all this other shit. We don't talk about what happened. And now you're trying to like make it seem like something really happened, something really was going on. First of all, that's all TV.
But this time, it's not just Chrisean's drama on blast. It's her child. Word is, her sister made a move that went straight for baby Junior, and that's a line you just don't cross. Whether it was running to CPS with accusations about Chrisean's parenting, leaking private baby photos, or even pushing for custody, nobody's holding the full receipts yet. But the streets are already yelling betrayal, and the whispers are spreading like wildfire.
Why? Because I was there. It didn't kick in. It didn't kick in. When the nurses came in and told you, can they talk to you about yourself? You're like, no. Just go ahead and put it out there. Whatever's wrong. Yeah, and they said you had chlamydia. Your monkey instincts didn't kick in. If someone had to do a C-section, guess what? You refused. You didn't want to mess up your little tattoo. Or you didn't want to get cut, right? Otherwise, where your mother instincts at then? Because you sent through that infected canal, right? You did that. So, don't do that. When I encourage you, I keep asking you, leave me alone. But you want to play with my children now, right? You play with my children. Talking about my grandbaby, like... Why didn't you...
And Chrisean? She didn't stay quiet for a second. She hopped on Instagram Live, mascara dripping, firing back hard, swearing up and down that she's doing everything in her power to be the best mom she can be.
Carissa, my sisters, that loves to pray. And my mom, she put that in me.
She begged the world to understand. To get how hard it is living under a microscope 24/7. trying to grow up while the whole internet laughs at every stumble. Crying over her own sister while millions watch. You could feel it, the pain of a woman who doesn't even feel safe with her own bloodline. And of course, the internet ate it up. Every tear, every crack in her voice, turned into yet another trending spectacle. Some fans sent love, saying she's young, she's learning, and what she needs is support, not hate. But others? Ice cold. Claiming if your own sister's calling you out, maybe there's truth behind it. Either way, Baby Junior's name shot straight onto the trending list, and the blogs won't stop replaying Chrisean's tear-soaked breakdown. The streets are buzzing. And it's not just about the crying, it's about how far family is willing to go when clout and kids collide. And if this is just the opening act of the saga, buckle up. It's about to get ugly. Now, depending on where you're watching, the story flips. Chrisean's got her version. Her sister's got hers. And the blogs? They're cashing checks off both. On her side, Chrisean poured out raw emotion. Instagram Live, mascara dripping, claiming she's under attack. She said her sister is jealous, bitter, and chasing clout. She swore she's doing her best for Baby Junior, feeding him, loving him, keeping him close no matter how wild her world spins. In her words, this isn't a concern. It's betrayal. Those tears painted her as the mother under fire, clinging to her child with everything she's got. Fans wasted no time running with that narrative, protect Chrisean at all costs. To them, she's the mom just trying to hold it together while the internet rips her apart. But her sister? She's telling a whole different story. She's painting herself as the voice of reason. Saying this isn't about clout, it's about Baby Junior's safety. She's been hinting at things the public doesn't see. Behind-the-scenes chaos that makes Chrisean's wild lifestyle look far from baby-proof. So, by making that shocking move, whether it was a call to CPS, a custody filing, or dropping receipts online, she's casting herself as the protector. The ante stepped in where she claims Chrisean fell short. To her corner of the internet, she's not a hater. She's a whistleblower. Meanwhile, the blogs don't care who's right or wrong, they care about clicks. And fans? Split down the middle. Team Chrisean says family should never drag family in public, especially not when a baby's involved. They're calling the sister thirsty for turning private business into internet fodder. But Team Sister isn't holding back either. They argue that blood or not, if a child's safety is on the line, someone has to act. They're saying silence only fuels the chaos. So now the spin war is official. Chrisean, the wounded mother, versus her sister, the self-proclaimed savior. And right in the middle, Baby Junior. A baby who doesn't even know the internet is dragging his name through the trenches. But let's be real. If this were the first time Chrisean's family drama hit the blogs, maybe people would cut her sister some slack. But baby, this ain't new. The Rock household has been messy long before Chrisean ever got famous. And that's why the streets are so quick to believe anything when her name and her family end up in the same sentence. So let's rewind for a sec. Chrisean's rise to fame? It wasn't just about her music, or that roller coaster with Blueface.
Check my resume, cuz I only do actual factuals.
Why you lying?
That's rude.
Why you trying to lie?
That's rude.
What are we doing here, bro? What a beef on live
Don't
for
beat
what?
me up.
What?
Don't beat me up.
Don't say don't beat me up.
Don't beat me up, please.
What?
Please don't beat me up.
So you trying to be weird?
I'm not. I just don't.
Bro, I will leave you in here and nobody, like, you could, like, what do you mean?
Okay.
Nobody wanna fight you?
Don't hurt me, please.
It wasn't just about her music blowing up, it was the family drama playing out like a soap opera in real time. Remember that viral clip where she threw hands at her own siblings during a family cookout? Cameras rolling, fists flying, wigs sliding. It went everywhere. Then came the messy back and forth with her brother, blasting her for embarrassing the family. Of course, Chrisean clapped back even harder. And it didn't stop there. Every few months, like clockwork, another Rock sibling hopped online to spill tea, call her unstable, or drag up childhood wounds for the world to see.
It's not going on.
Am I seeing this correctly?
Boosted your head up and made me think that you made $10 million in 8 months.
Like,
Here, I'm gonna put this humble going on. That's not going on.
am I?
You know that she broke into his house, cut herself open, drew a love letter to him in blood, and then stole his G-Wagon and drove it across the country and was found in like Kentucky like 3 days later?
You really just made that up.
He just made that whole shit up.
Google that shit. I swear to
He just made that shit.
Instead of family dinners, the Rocks had Instagram lives. So when word spread that her sister allegedly made a move against baby Junior, nobody was shocked. It just felt like the next messy chapter in a saga we've all seen play out too many times. Because this isn't just about one baby. It's about a pattern, betrayal, jealousy, and clout chasing running through her own bloodline. And let's be real, Chrisean has given them plenty of ammo herself. Public breakdowns, arrests, those explosive fights with Blueface, the chaos never took a day off. And now her baby's name is tangled in it, too. Chrisean has lived in the spotlight for everything but peace. When she became a mom, fans prayed motherhood would calm her down. That baby Junior would ground her, flip her whole world into something softer. And to be fair, we've seen glimpses of that. Sweet clips of her rocking him to sleep. Tender photos kissing his cheeks. Little flashes where she looked like any other new mom just trying to figure it out. But the chaos? It never really left. The old headlines follow her everywhere, and that makes it way too easy for critics, and even her own family, to point fingers and say she's not fit. That's why this move from her sister cuts so deep. It's not just a one-off betrayal. It drags up the whole history of the Rock family, using public shame as their favorite weapon. Her latest breakdown wasn't just about baby Junior. It was deja vu. Once again, instead of protecting her, her family tossed her business out for the internet to feast on. And that's the scary part. Her biggest enemy might not be the haters online. Or even Blueface in the tabloids. It might be the people who share her last name. But let's be real, messy family drama isn't unique to Chrisean. She's not the first celeb mom to watch her own blood flip into her biggest enemy. Hollywood and hip-hop are filled with examples of family cutting the deepest. Look at Blac Chyna and Tokyo Toni. Tokyo's been blasting her daughter for years, dragging her online, exposing her private business, shading her parenting. Every time Chyna tried to clean up her brand, her mama yanked her right back into the mud. That's mother versus daughter, and it's every bit as toxic as what Chrisean is living through. Or take Britney Spears. Her own parents locked her into a conservatorship for over a decade, controlling her money, her freedom, even her time with her kids. And the whole time, they spun it like they were protecting her. When in reality, they were cashing checks off her pain. Sound familiar? Because that's the same script Chrisean's sister is pushing now. Claiming it's about safety. To a lot of people, it looks like betrayal dressed up as concern. Her sister wants to play it like, I'm just protecting baby Junior. But let's be honest, in this game, protection and control blur real quick, especially when money, fame, and followers are all in the mix. And in hip-hop? We've seen it before. Remember Summer Walker's messy custody battle? She was clapping back at folks calling her unfit, while her own family and baby daddy stirred the pot from the sidelines. The bigger you get, the more your parenting becomes everybody else's business, whether you like it or not. Now, let's play devil's advocate. What if Chrisean's sister really does believe she's doing the right thing? Maybe she's seen Chrisean spiral behind the scenes, the tears, the pressure, the non-stop chaos. Maybe she truly fears for baby Junior's safety. And maybe, in her mind, going public or calling the system was the only way to protect him. If that's the case, is it betrayal? Or is it tough love that just looks scandalous under the spotlight? But here's the flip side. Family loyalty hits different when fame's involved. If this sister's only concern was baby Junior's safety, then why take it online? Why turn a private matter into a headline for the world to devour?
Apparently, there's some medical records of Chrisean and her baby floating around, and I don't know if it's true. This is all alleged, but I'm just going to share what I learned. Maybe, allegedly. So it says that the baby suffers from fetal alcohol syndrome and neonatal
Because the second you hop online and start posting, it stops looking like safety and starts smelling like clout chasing. That's why the streets aren't buying her Protector Act. They've seen this movie too many times, so-called concerned relatives crying for a kid one day, then cashing checks from interviews the next. And the parallels? Crystal clear. Blac Chyna and Tokyo Toni. Britney Spears was trapped by her parents. Summer Walker is drowning in baby drama. Once your own blood puts your motherhood on trial in public, the damage is already done. Even if it started with good intentions, betrayal feels the same. And for Chrisean, betrayal might as well be another Tuesday. So now the big question, where does this leave her, her sister, and baby Junior? Because at this point, it's way bigger than one tear-streaked Instagram live or one shady family post. This is a full-blown family war, with a baby dead center. It's not just about the crying on live, it's about what sticks after the cameras shut off. For Chrisean, this meltdown feels like a crossroads. On one side, fans are rooting for her. They don't see Messi. They see humans. A young mom trying her best under impossible scrutiny. To them, her tears prove her heart is in the right place. But on the flip side, every breakdown in front of millions feeds the critics who swear she's unfit, unstable, and one slip away from losing it all. And the more her own family drags her out, the harder it gets to rewrite that story. Her legacy could split two ways. She's either the girl who fought through every storm and grew up for her baby, or the star who could never outrun the chaos, even in motherhood. And right now, the jury's still out. As for her sister, the future's just as messy. She might feel justified, claiming every move was for baby Junior. But once you betray blood in public, there's no clean comeback. Fans will question her motives forever. Was she protecting her nephew, or chasing likes and leverage? If it was clout she wanted, well, she's got it now. Her name's trending right next to Chrisean's. But clout is quicksand. Today's hero flips into tomorrow's villain. And once the blogs move on, she could be left with nothing but a broken family and no sympathy. And the saddest part? Baby Junior. He didn't ask for internet beef. He didn't sign up for hashtags, headlines, or live stream drama. Yet here he is, his name tied to custody whispers and family feuds before he can even talk. The risk is real, growing up knowing betrayal instead of unity, spectacle instead of privacy. So what's next? More fights. More receipts. More messy back and forth blasted online. Because the Rock sisters don't do behind closed doors, and this feud is nowhere near done. But here's the kicker. The legacy will be written by how Chrisean responds. If she can turn this pain into growth, she could flip the script, rewrite herself from chaotic mom to fighter for her child. But if she doesn't, then her sister's shocking move won't just be a headline. It'll look like prophecy. So here we are. Chrisean versus her own bloodline, with baby Junior trapped in the middle of a feud bigger than music, bigger than fame. This is about survival. About loyalty. About betrayal. In this story, far from over. Every live, every leaked post, every messy headline, it's all just more fuel on a fire that's already out of control. But now I want to hear from you. Was Chrisean's sister really trying to protect baby Junior, or was this all about clout? Can Chrisean flip the script and prove herself, or will this family feud drag her deeper into the chaos? Drop your thoughts down below, the streets are split, and I need to know where you stand. Make sure you hit that like, share this with your crew, and of course, subscribe so you don't miss the next update. And don't click away just yet, check out the video on your screen for even more explosive celebrity drama. Trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming next.